Hello, welcome to Nonverbal Communication, Comm 341. The purpose of this video is to walk you through navigating the course in Blackboard. The setup of this will help orient you to the site and help you understand my expectations. The first thing that you will notice when you log into the course is the announcements page. Make sure that you're checking announcements regularly. This is where I will post any updates to the schedule, additional video announcements, additional lecture material, etc. If an important date is changed, I will send an email as well, but announcements are a great place to start. On the left-hand side of your screen, you'll see the navigation bar. This is where most of your work will be done in Blackboard. First, the syllabus and schedule is available. These two documents have links, and they will be helpful in understanding my expectations for the course, as well as what will be covered in each module. When I say modules, I mean the dates in which things occur. So, for example, a module might have 2 weeks in it, it might have 3 weeks in it, but whatever material is covered will be listed here. Once you know which module you're in based on the dates that it's open, you'll notice that it's broken down into weeks. So this example happens to have 2 weeks of due dates. In each module folder, you'll notice that there are due dates separated on Thursdays and Sundays. In a summer course, there would be more due dates than those two. Within each module, you will see what you need to walk through, what's due, what's started, and what you will be discussing with your classmates. When you click inside the module, you'll see divider tabs that will help you know what items are due on what day. It may look like a lot while you scroll, but most items don't take a ton of time. So as you'll notice, it will only take 5 minutes to watch a course overview video or read the objectives for the week. That being said, please use the estimated times to help you plan your week. If you know that you have an hour on one day and 20 minutes at lunch, plan accordingly so that you can use the most of your time and time management skills while moving through this course. One of the main assignments you will have is discussion boards. This is where you interact with your instructor and your peers on topics prompted by the instructor. When you do this, you'll open the content folder, read the instructions for the first post, called the initial post, and then click the link to your discussion group. Up here is where we see breadcrumbs. You'll click backwards on the breadcrumb when you want out of that content material. Anything that's due will link directly. So, for example, if you're taking a quiz, there will be a link directly to that quiz. If you have an assignment due, the submission link will be available within the module week that it's due as well. If you have general questions, you can come over to the course questions and discussion link. Here, you'll find tips or questions that the classmates post that I will answer so that everyone can benefit from the answer. However, if you have specific questions for me, don't hesitate to email at any time. Another assignment in this course are journals. In journal entries, only you and I can see the content. Each journal will have a prompt, and you'll click Create Journal Entry to start that prompt, and then you'll answer the question or discuss the relationship that I ask about, etc. Another element of the course that you'll be using frequently is My Grades. When you check your grades, make sure that you can see the feedback in the file and anytime a rubric is announced. Speaking of rubrics, if you go into the link entitled Course Resources, you'll notice that there are content folders for almost every kind of assignment we have in this class. The reason I do this is that you have open availability and so that I can be more transparent about what my expectations are. So for assignments that are due frequently, like activity reports, you'll notice I have general instructions as well as a grading rubric. For assignments that are more intense, like the research paper, there's more information. I have the rubric, and I have guidelines for topic choices, the rough draft, and the final draft. These are available to you at any time so that you're able to work ahead or double check things if you are working outside of the week in which something is due. When you go through your modules, it can be helpful to work through the numbered items in order. That being said, please do manage your time effectively. If you have technical difficulties while navigating the course, make sure that your first step is the help desk. You can reach them by phone at 208-426-HELP. Take this chance to familiarize yourself with Blackboard early and often so that the course is about content rather than about tech. Checking your grades often will also give you a good idea of your class standing and will let you know if you need to be in touch with an advisor or with me about any particulars. Let me know if you have any questions on how to navigate this course. I look forward to working with you.